Okay, why am I showing you a heap of books based on cures for cancer and many chronic diseases? Well, as I sat beside a friend dying yesterday who died of cancer, looking at him in the hospital bed, I couldn't help but think he's not dying of cancer, he's dying of the treatment. He can't go working as a builder only 4 months ago to 30 kilos lighter as a skeleton in bed, dead. What happened? Well, as I sat there, you see these drugs being pumped into him, painkillers, every minute or so. You think, even if he was 100% healthy, surely no one could survive that amount of drugs being pumped into him, painkillers or not. But there's other ways. Is it the way? I don't know, but I don't think people know there is another way. So that's why I'm showing you all these books. You can choose which ones you read, or if you read any, or you go the doctor's way and take the chemo radiation. I think it does come down to a matter of choice, but a lot of people with cancers don't feel like they've got a choice. They don't know any other way. Here's other ways. His first book, Cancer While We're Still Dying to Know the Truth by Philip Day. Great read. You've got Healing the Gerson Way, another amazing read by Charlotte Gerson. The Encyclopedia of Whole Food Medicine. This is 2 hardcover books by Don Tolman, which has the amount of knowledge, information in these books about everything from disease to just life in general. They're amazing books and foods. He's actually made them to last 1,000 years. They're all these hardcover, and he's used a special paper inside for each page. It's a great book that you'll have forever and be able to pass down from generation to generation, from Don Tolman. The China Study, another good read about a study done on cancers and a lot of other chronic diseases in China. Elaine Hollingsworth, Take Control of Your Health, another book about a lot of chronic diseases, thyroid, lung, heart, liver, it's about everything. Then also, Spiritual Nutrition by Gabriel Cousens, also about organic foods and health, but spiritually. Depends if you're that way inclined, I suppose, the old spiritual way. But I believe cancer there's a million things that can cause cancer. But how much dis-ease, that's why it's called disease, dis-ease in your body have you got, or in your life, that could be creating ill health. And just another book here with Anne Wigmore, book about wheatgrass, one of the awesome foods or drinks, if you will, that can help restore your body back to good health. All I know is if you read any of those books, you'll definitely have a different opinion about what causes cancer, what can be the cause of cancer, and you might work out a way that you might like, the path you might like to go down, rather than a doctor's path of pharmaceutical drugs, to get yourself healthy. I suppose the natural way isn't about a cure, it's about realigning the body and getting everything back to its normal health, and your body does the work. But like I said, at least there you have choice, and these things work. It might not work for everyone, but it all comes down to what works for you. So you don't have to live in fear or at the doctor's mercy and feel like you've got no choice other than the drugs they're offering you. And then when they've pumped you full of all their drugs and they tell you to go home because there's nothing more they can do, well, what have we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's just 7 great books of what you can do. Anyway, it's about choice and knowing you're not locked in to one way only for any chronic illness that could be threatening your life. Peace, man.